Do you ever feel like you're doing absolutely everything holding the house together? Running kids everywhere, paying bills, yet somehow you still feel behind with money? And the worst part is, it's not because you're careless or irresponsible. It's because no one ever taught you how to navigate any of this. So many moms blame themselves, thinking, I should be better with money. But what if the real problem isn't you, but the money story you grew up with? Maybe you learned money was stressful or scarce, or something you never talked about. And without even realizing it, those old stories are still shaping how you react to money today. The truth is, moms are pressured to be perfect while being given zero tools. Nobody teaches us why we panic opening our bank app, or why certain money decisions feel scary. And if we don't understand our money story, we end up repeating it, sometimes even passing it on to our kids. But the moment you understand where your reactions come from, that's when confidence finally starts to grow. Hi moms, I'm Betty, a warm, judgment-free guide on this journey. Welcome to the Budget Betty channel, where moms get real about money. This is where we keep things honest, supportive, and empowering. This is Budget Betty. Real tips, real moms, real savings. Quick note. Moms, everything in this video is for education only, not financial advice. And if you're ready to feel more confident and calm about your money, go ahead and like and subscribe to the Budget Betty channel. There's a new empowering video every week. Stay with me, moms, because today you're going to uncover your money story, where it came from, how it shapes your daily choices, and how you can rewrite it with confidence. By the end of this video, you'll be ready to begin a brand new chapter in your financial journey. Let's start with something powerful. Every mom has a money story, even if she's never thought about it before. It comes from the way money was handled in your home, growing up, what was said, what wasn't, and everything in between. Understanding this story is the first step to changing how you feel and act with money today. Most of our habits come from childhood, long before we ever got our first paycheck. Studies show that 80% of adults repeat the same financial patterns they grew up with, often without realizing it. And by age 7, your core money beliefs were already taking shape. Wild, right? Imagine this. Instead of feeling stressed every time an unexpected expense pops up, you feel calm and in control. That's what happens when you understand your money story. It stops running the show. Because most moms try to fix the symptoms with apps or trackers, when the real shift happens inside, not on a spreadsheet. You know, most of us learned our money habits way before we ever earned a paycheck. As kids, we absorbed tiny messages, things our parents said or didn't said, without even realizing it. And those childhood money beliefs still shape how we feel and act with money today. For so many moms, the real struggle isn't about not knowing how to budget. It's that we inherited money stories built on scarcity, fear, or even avoidance. And they show up in the way we stress, overspend, or shut down today. But once you understand the story you absorbed, you finally get to rewrite it with confidence. And here's the best part. Your story doesn't end where it began. When you grow in confidence, you pass that strength on to your kids without even trying. Imagine raising children who feel calm, capable, and confident talking about money, because they learned it from you. So many moms carry unspoken money patterns, sometimes without even realizing it. And these patterns shape how we save, spend, and stress every single day. Today, we're going to explore the 4 most common money stories so you can finally see which one has been influencing you. These 4 stories show up in different ways. Scarcity makes you afraid of running out. Survival keeps you stuck paycheck to paycheck. Overspending becomes a way to cope, and avoidance makes it painful to even check your accounts. Once you see them clearly, you can finally stop blaming yourself. Because there's nothing wrong with you. These stories were planted way before you were even a mom. Now imagine understanding your triggers so well that you finally feel in control. Instead of reacting out of fear or stress, you can choose differently, confidently, and without guilt. This is how you break the cycle and build a future your kids can learn from. Moms, have you ever walked into Target for one thing and somehow walked out with a full cart? You're not alone. I've been there too. These everyday moments are where your money story quietly shows up, shaping decisions you don't even realize you're making. Most moms make dozens of money decisions every day, from kids' activities to groceries, and it's exhausting. Studies show families spend up to $16,000 a year on child-related costs, and moms are managing almost all of it. No wonder we feel overwhelmed. Our brains are constantly juggling choices. But here's the truth. Most moms aren't overspending because they're careless. We're usually tired, stressed, or trying to give our kids what we never had. When we start noticing these emotional triggers, we stop feeling guilty and start taking back control. Before we can change anything about our money habits, we have to actually see the patterns that have been guiding us. Most of us moms picked up these beliefs without even realizing it, just trying to get through the day. But once you notice what's been shaping your decisions, you finally get the power to rewrite the story. Once you recognize your money story, the next step is reflection, real, honest reflection. This is where you connect the dots between your childhood lessons, your fears, and the choices you make today. And when you see it all clearly, something shifts. You start trusting yourself in a way you haven't before. Rewriting your money story doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow, steady shift. Every time you make a choice from confidence instead of fear, you're creating a new ending for yourself and your family. And no matter where you started, you get to choose where this story goes next. Confidence with money doesn't come from big, complicated systems. It comes from tiny wins you stack every single day. Even the smallest shifts can change how you feel about your finances. And as moms, we deserve a system that feels simple, doable, and kind to our real lives. Just saving $5 a day may feel tiny, but it adds up to nearly $2,000 a year. And tracking just 3 expenses a day can boost your awareness more than you'd expect. These little habits help you feel in control instead of overwhelmed. Imagine opening your banking app without dread, just calm, steady confidence. Imagine feeling proud after a week, a month, or even a full year of small steps that actually stuck. This is what happens when you stop trying to change everything at once and simply start where you are. When you start rewriting your own money story, something powerful happens. Your kids feel it too. They watch the way you talk about money, how you react to bills, and how you celebrate small wins. By modeling calm confidence, you're giving them a foundation you may not have had growing up. Kids who grow up seeing healthy, honest money conversations are actually 4 times more likely to become confident with money as adults. They learn that money isn't something to fear, but something to understand. And that understanding starts with the way you talk to them every day. A lot of us grew up in homes where money meant silence or stress. But your kids don't have to inherit that story. Every calm, open conversation you start today becomes the confidence they carry into their future. So moms, today we uncovered your money story, from how it was shaped in childhood to how it influences everyday decisions like grocery trips, kid activities, and even how you feel when you check your bank app. And here's the truth. Your money story doesn't define your future. You do. And when you understand it, rewrite it, and take small steps, you're not just changing your life, you're changing the future for your kids too. If this opened your eyes or helped you see your money story differently, hit like, subscribe, and share this video with another mom who needs this reminder. And tell me in the comments, what money story did you grow up with? This is a safe space. We're learning and growing together. This is Budget Betty Real Tips. Real moms, real savings. And remember, you're doing better than you think. Your new money story starts today. See you in the next video.